From Northport, Florida, I'm Kevin McAlpin for 680 The Fans coverage of Braves Spring Training 2019. And we are coming to you on the road. We're on the Gulf Coast. We are at the Braves' brand new home. This is Cool Today Park here in Northport, Florida on the Gulf Coast. We had a ball game today in Port Charlotte, which was about a 20 to 25 minute ride down the road. And I said to myself, look, I got two options. I can sit in traffic on 75 going back to Orlando, or I can come check out Cool Today Park. I chose for the latter. I got a behind-the-scenes tour of the ballpark today, saw the clubhouse, the weight room facilities, everything, and I mean everything is top-notch here. The backfields, the batting cages, and oh, for you fans, the ballpark itself. This place is incredible. It's gonna hold about 7,000 people. They've got the berm in left. They've got a great double-level facility out in right field, out in right center field, where you can watch the game from. They've got almost like a below the chop, like we have back at SunTrust Park in right field, where you're basically on the field level right behind Nick Markakis in right field. The press box facilities are great. The radio booth is amazing. Jim, Don, Ben, Joe, you guys are gonna absolutely love what you see here when you get a chance to get in Cool Today Park. Again, the Braves' brand new facility officially opens its doors for the first time this weekend when the Braves take on the Rays for their final game in Grapefruit League play down here in Florida. They'll go back to Atlanta for a couple of exhibition games against the Reds next Monday and Tuesday. Then it's off to Philly for the start of the regular season. Opening day now 1 week from today. And if that wasn't exciting enough, again, take a look behind me. Cool Today Park, as they are getting the finishing touches ready on the Braves' new spring training home here on the Gulf Coast here in Northport, Florida. If you're trying to get an idea of where we're located south of Sarasota, northwest of Port Charlotte. So basically right between Sarasota and Fort Myers. So the Braves, starting in 2020, are going to see a lot of the Red Sox and the Twins and the Rays and the Orioles and the Pirates and probably the Phillies and Blue Jays and the Yankees, all the teams up and down the West Coast here in Florida. We're so used to seeing teams on the East Coast, but we're going to see a lot of clubs here on the West Coast. The travel, the players are going to absolutely love it. Everything's about an hour to an hour and a half at the most as far as travel goes. Today's ride from Orlando down to Port Charlotte was about 2.5 hours. It's probably going to take me 4 getting back home to Orlando tonight. So again, I'm kind of dreading it. I'll probably be listening to the basketball games in the NCAA tournament on the radio for my ride home. Hey, let's recap you on what you may have missed today. Braves fell 8-1 to the Tampa Bay Rays. First time we got a chance to go see Charlotte Sports Park in Port Charlotte. And again, it was a tough day for Kyle Wright. He doesn't get through the first inning, gave up a couple of 3-run homers in the first. But if you listen to Ben and I on the broadcast today, the first inning could have gone completely differently. Kyle Wright struck out the first batter, and then there was a borderline pitch to Tommy Pham. It was a walk, then a line drive off of Andy Wilkins' glove at first base, then a 3-run homer. A couple of batters later, another 3-run homer. But one thing I really like from the young pitchers that we've talked to, I asked Kyle Wright about it today. Bryce Wilson said the same thing after his outing against the Yankees on Monday back at Disney. These guys to a man have all said, look, I'd rather get beat giving up a home run than going out and walking 4, 5, 6 guys in a start. I really do like that mindset. These guys are out there, they're on the attack, they're throwing strikes. And look, if you're going to get beat, you'd rather a guy beat you and earn it than walk everybody and give up free passes that way. So tough day for Kyle Wright. Walt Weiss was managing for Brian Snitker, and he got him out of there before he got through the first inning. He was north of 30 pitches. He did go out to the bullpen in left field and throw a couple of simulated innings to work the pitch count up closer to where he wants to be. I think he'll probably throw one more shorter appearance between now and the start of the regular season, and I do think Kyle Wright has done enough to deserve a spot on the Braves opening day roster. I think we will see him when the Braves officially announce that roster. It sounds like it'll be Monday after the exhibition game against the Reds back at SunTrust Park. Hope to see everybody there Monday night and Tuesday afternoon, and then again, we're off to Philly for the start of the regular season. So again, tough day for Kyle Wright. Good day for Austin Riley, who went deep again today against the Tampa Bay Rays. It was an opposite field shot to right center field, and that boy has some serious power. It is unbelievable to see the way the ball jumps off his bat. He has been really coming on here at the end of spring training. So Austin Riley, while I don't think he's going to break with the big league club, I think the Braves will opt to start him at AAA so he can get 3-4 at-bats a day. But he is very, very close, and you can see why scouts have raved about him here in spring and why guys like Chipper Jones and Bobby Cox have been thrilled about his development here the last couple of seasons. Let's fill you in on 2 roster moves today because the Braves did sign veteran right-hander Josh Tomlin to a minor league deal with a big league invite. We will probably get a chance to visit with Tomlin tomorrow. He will start on Saturday in the Braves' final game at Disney World against the New York Mets. And we'll see him out there, see what he's got. Could help the Braves as a long man out of the pen. Could be a guy you stash away at AAA Gwinnett should you need a veteran starter in the rotation. Again, a lot of questions in the rotation and bullpen as of now. So we'll see how Josh Tomlin fits in, and we'll look forward to catching up with him tomorrow. And Sam Freeman outrighted off the roster to AAA Gwinnett. So you can take Sam Freeman's name out of the conversation for one of those spots in the Braves bullpen to start the regular season. Opportunities now for guys like Jesse Biddle, Chad Sabatka, maybe Max Fried finds his way onto the opening day roster. So again, still a lot of questions between now and the start of the opening season, or regular season rather, which is 1 week from today. I don't know about you, but I can't wait. The only thing that's more exciting is right now getting our first look at Cool Today Park here in on the Gulf Coast of Florida, in Northport to be exact. Let's spin you around and give you a little bit of a look of the outside of the complex here. And again, the backfields, the practice fields are all behind us. So on the other side of the ballpark, you can probably see them off there in the distance. There's actually a stand there, so the coaches can actually watch everybody as they get their work done on the backfield. So I cannot wait to see this place in action. Braves and the Rays here on Sunday before the team heads back north to get ready for those exhibition games at SunTrust Park. So make sure you're following our coverage on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at 680 The Fan. We've got behind-the-scenes footage we will be rolling out on Sunday afternoon, so make sure you're following us for all of the coverage from the Braves in spring training. We're in the final couple of days here in Florida, and again, for 680 The Fan, from Northport, from Cool Today Park, I'm Kevin McAlpin.